Next up, surfing on the Jersey Shore is growing rapidly, and camps that provide instruction in the fundamentals of the sport are cropping up all along the Jersey Shore. Our local beaches provide an ideal classroom for beginning and intermediate surfers. Let's visit a summertime surf camp right here in Belmar.
Surfing is one of the fastest growing sports in the U.S., and New Jersey is a great place to learn the fundamentals and gain confidence in the water. The state's beaches are not known for consistently big waves, but that's exactly what makes them ideal for beginners. This summer, surf camps formed up and down the Jersey Shore, and we visited a surf camp for kids right here in Belmar to find out what it takes to catch a wave.
Part of our philosophy is that we're not just surfers, we're watermen and waterwomen, and it involves a lot of training and it involves a lot of commitment. It's easy to be a weekend warrior and kind of show up on Saturday and Sunday with your board and go out and get a couple of waves, but the real thing to do is to keep yourself really involved with the ocean and follow and keep a close watch on it, because you're so dependent on factors that are outside of your control. So if we can be ready and be always in the water and always practicing no matter what the conditions are, that way when everything comes together, we're that much more prepared and we're able to have that much more freedom and able to express ourselves that much better, because we've put in the hours working when the surf isn't as good.
There's a lot of opportunity to teach people. People want to learn, they want to know what it's all about. I think starting off with kids is a great thing. They learn the confidence. What they gain from the camp is amazing in 1 week. They're catching waves on their own, and they're really having a lot of fun.
All you need is a small little wave where they can work on their popping up and learn to stand and what it's really like to ride a wave. So it's really a perfect spot to start.
The great thing about surfing, it's you and the ocean. It's not a team sport. So, it's a little intimidating when you get into a big wave. That's why when we have smaller waves like we have today, it's a little easier for the kids to feel more comfortable out there.
The three friends met in Australia and traveled around the globe in the endless search for perfect waves. These experiences led them to form the camp so they could continue that quest while sharing their passion with these kids who seem to have what it takes.
We're good with the kids, and we all are really knowledgeable. We've all surfed around the world: Australia, Indonesia, New Zealand, Hawaii, California. We have a lot to give and a lot of experience to offer these kids. It takes a couple things. It definitely takes confidence to have the confidence to get out there and test yourselves in the ocean. And it also takes a little bit of adventurous as well.
The waves today are pretty small, but this is what we want. As they start off in these kind of waves, we can work them in, and eventually they'll be surfing on their own. They can travel to Australia. Surfing kind of promotes you to get out there and experience new cultures and get better waves.
It's just something that keeps you outside. It keeps you healthy. You're always in the water, in the sun. It's a passion. It's a way of life.
The best part is when you get kids that are real hesitant. They're showing a little bit of fear towards the ocean. It's kind of this big thing. They're not really comfortable at all. They don't really understand it. Maybe they didn't grow up around the beach. They want to get involved, and everyone really deep down, I think, wants to be a surfer. So a lot of these kids, they show up and their comfort level is really, really low. So what we try to do is take baby steps, kind of get them comfortable, and usually what we do is we just broadcast like a really good attitude towards them and show them how much fun it is. And if we just keep smiles on our faces, you can almost like trick them into like enjoying the beatings, because you get beat down, you get pummeled, you get held under. You come up, and if they come up and the first thing they see is you with a smile on your face and your hand up for a high five, then all of a sudden they're like, oh, wait a second, that was a lot of fun.
The summer may be over, but for McGrath and friends, it's time to hit the road in search of that perfect wave. For the kids, the foundation's been laid for them to take it to the next level and experience bigger and better waves so they too can live the dream.
For more information